Show IP interface brief is going to be a command that you are going to use quite often. Why is that? Well, show IP interface brief gives us the ability to verify layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3 information. What do I mean by layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3? Well, let's just think back. Let's take a step back here. Layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. Those are layers of the OSI model. Layer 1, physical connectivity. Layer 2, data link layer. Layer 3, network layer. We have the ability to verify information about those different layers in this output. So let me ask you here, in this output, folks, which of these columns is going to help you verify layer 3 information? Go ahead. Figure that out. Think about it. May not be obvious at first, or maybe it is for you. But regardless, hopefully, you are thinking the IP address. And you are correct. In this case, this column is helping us identify layer 3 information. Our IP address here is 10.1.1.3. It's assigned to a virtual layer 3 interface on our switch. Remember that this is a layer 2 switch, ASW1. And as a result of that, all of these interfaces we see, fast Ethernet 0/1, all the way down to fast Ethernet 0/24, plus our 2 gigabit Ethernet interfaces are strictly layer 2 interfaces. So since they're layer 2 interfaces, we can't assign IP addresses to them. But this virtual layer 3 interface of interface VLAN 1 can have an IP address assigned to it for management purposes. So that's going to help us identify the IP address assigned to the interfaces. So layer 3 information. Now, let's focus on some of the other columns. And I want you to identify for me which of these columns is going to help identify layer 1, so physical layer information. Which of these? Which of these? I hope you said status. Status is definitely going to help verify layer 1 information. That's what it's all about. Layer 1. So what is layer 1? It's about physical connectivity. So I have a cable connected to my interface at one end. So fast Ethernet 0/1 has a cable connected to it that then goes to PC1. In this case, it says up. Why is it up? Well, we have an Ethernet cable, and that Ethernet cable has the ability to pass electrical signals through it. So do I have electrical signals going back and forth between ASW1 and PC1? I do. Why? How do I know that? Because it says up. Up is good. Up means we have layer 1 physical layer connectivity. What if we saw down here instead of up? Like we see right here. What if we saw down? What does that mean? Well, down means that we do not have connectivity. We do not have a signal being transmitted out or in on this particular interface of fast Ethernet 0/4. Why? Nobody's connected to it. So there's no transmissions happening, so we're down. So with status, you have the ability to verify, do we have physical layer connectivity? Do we have connectivity at layer 1 of the OSI model? So protocol is left over here, and protocol allows us to verify layer 2 of the OSI model. Layer 2 is all about the encapsulation and the formatting of the information so it can be transported over the physical layer. So with layer 2, we have to be speaking the same language on both ends of that link in order for it to be up. So when I see up here for fast Ethernet 0/1, that is indicating that I am successfully speaking with the device at the other end from a layer 2 perspective. We're using the same encapsulation method, and we can transmit the data between each other at layer 2. So up is what you want to see if you expect to have communication. What if we saw down, as we see over here? For fast Ethernet 0/4, what does down mean? Well, down means we don't have layer 2 connectivity. It might be because of an encapsulation mismatch. Because if we're not speaking the same language, we can't talk to each other. That's why we would see down at layer 2. But notice here that we really only see up from a layer 1, layer 2 perspective, up. That's what I mean when I say up at layer 1, up at layer 2. And here we can see down. So we have up, and down. So up means everything's good. No worries there from a layer 1 or layer 2 perspective. But what does down mean? Well, down means we have a layer 1 problem. I don't want you to think that down means layer 2 problem. Because the reason why right now that we're down at layer 2 is because we are down at layer 1. That's the reason why we are down at layer 2 in that scenario. So whenever you see down, you have a layer 1 problem. In this case, the problem is simply because we don't have a cable plugged in and there's no device at the other end. What if we saw up, down? Ooh, up, down. So let's say we saw up over here. Let me change this to up for fun. So let's say that was up and the other side was down. What does that mean? Well, we're fine at layer 1. We have physical connectivity at layer 1. But from a layer 2 standpoint, we're down. So we might have an encapsulation mismatch, or there's some sort of setting at layer 2 that doesn't match between both devices and is causing the protocol, the layer 2 part of this interface, to be down. So that's up, down. Could we have down, up? Think about that. Could we have down, up? Could I be down at layer 1, but up at layer 2? No, I can't. Can't be down, up. Why? Because if I'm down at layer 1, is there any way for me to communicate at layer 2? No, I need physical layer connectivity before I can communicate at layer 2. So we're not going to see down, up. We'll see up, down, or down, down. So let me remind you, up, everything's good. Up, down means we have a layer 2 problem. Down, means we have a layer 1 problem. Is there any other option we have here? There is. Let me show you what that other option is. Let's type in configure terminal, interface fast Ethernet 0/1. We're going to say shutdown. Shutdown disables the interface. What does the output look like when the interface is shut down? Show IP interface brief. We'll see in this output that it says what, folks? Yell it out, scream it out. It says administratively down. Down. So administratively down is another option you're going to see here. This means the shutdown command was issued on that particular interface. So it's been administratively shut down in this case. If we want to re-enable that interface, we go to the interface and we type in no shutdown. So let's do that right now. Go to our interface. Configure terminal, interface fast Ethernet 0/1. No shutdown. Show IP interface brief. We'll see some messages here. Let's look at these messages we see. Notice how it says that we have our link up, down, change state to up. What that means is that we've gone up at layer 1. And if you notice here, it says line protocol, change state to up. So layer 1, syslog message, layer 2, syslog message. The output of show IP interface brief shows our interface is now up.